Hey guys, what's up? This your girl Lock Looney Tune. I was thinking about this show that TLC has out called Obese and Pregnant, and I haven't actually watched the whole show, but I have watched snippets and clips and videos of it because I was kind of intrigued on what it was about. More in depth than just the title, and I know what it's like to be obese and pregnant. I think my largest weight when I had my youngest child was 250. So I've never been larger than 250 pounds being pregnant. And I have 4 kids. But when I saw this clip, these women were 300 plus pounds. Like they were 3, 4, some 500-pound women pregnant. And I thought, wow, in addition to already having your own weight to carry around, you have the weight of an additional life inside of you that you also have to carry around. And I know, and most of us all know, the health problems that come with being obese. And I'm pretty sure that multiplies when you add a pregnancy to that. It's I just thought it was kind of really crazy. Not so much crazy, but just the thought process of a person or a woman or a couple, people who decide to actually have children when the mother is obese. And I'm not saying that women, they shouldn't have children and all this other stuff, because I have kids and I had kids at 250 pounds, so I do understand. But there comes a time where you get to a certain size where you're like, okay, what's more important? Do I want to get myself down to a healthy weight where I can bring a child into this world? Or do I want to risk the fact of having a baby and could possibly lose my life, could possibly lose my child in the process? And I thought about it and I said, well, you know what? Everybody's free to do what they want to do. But when you look at the situation where as though a woman has to carry for 8 months or less a baby inside their stomach while they're obese, while they're 300, 400, 500 pounds, it just raises some questions. And I guess the questions that was raised to me was, okay, some of these women, their husbands are the husbands are considerably less in weight, as far as they weigh less, or it just really disturbed me, because I was trying to figure out, okay, what was the thought process? Did they actually sit down and plan this pregnancy? Did they sit down and weigh their options? And I'm not saying that, okay, well, instead of adopting or anything like that, but when does it come into play where you're thinking, okay, should I do my best to try to lose the weight first and then have a child? Or what's the rush? Or why do we have to have this child right now? Or was it not planned at all and it was just sporadic? And then it becomes idea of, okay, well, I know I'm overweight. I know I weigh 300, 400, 500 pounds. And I don't want to get pregnant, and I don't want to risk my life or a child's life in this process. So why don't we take precaution? Use birth control, something to that nature. Or if it's really that important for you to bring a child into this world, or to try. And the thing about it, I say try, because there is no guarantee. When you're talking about overweight, excessive pounds being packed on when it comes to pregnancy, that, I mean, first of all, there are women that are 150 pounds, 160 pounds that have had babies, that have been pregnant, and they have said, "Oh my God, it was miserable. My feet swole up. I couldn't fit into my clothes. I didn't like my body. I didn't like the way that it looked." And they're 150, 60 pounds. And they were like, had to waddle. I couldn't see my feet. It's been all types of complaints from women who have been pregnant. And it's just that, I mean, these are the things that are thought about by women who are not obese. So the additional problems that go with being pregnant and over 400 pounds, 500 pounds, it's just, it worries me, because I see women and they look like they, and of the clips that I have seen and the videos that I have seen, I have seen so many women that look like they are in dire pain, anguish. They just look like they can't go on. Like, that is the worst thing. And these are from the clips that I have seen. I'm actually gonna post one of the clips. I'm gonna post one of the clips in the description box below, so you can see exactly what what I watched, or is one of the things that I have watched. And I mean, my opinion is this. This is my stance. This is only how I feel. I don't have a problem with people agreeing to disagree, or agreeing with me or disagreeing with me. It's all a free country. We're all entitled to our opinions. But I believe that anyone that is in that morbidly obese rate should, one, either not have children at that time, and two, try or make an attempt to lose the weight before they decide to have children. And that's pretty much the long and short of it, because I just believe that you will be putting yourself at risk, more risk. You will be putting yourself at more risk, for all kinds of diseases as well as death. And you will be putting that unborn child's life at risk as well. So, let me know, guys, what you think about it. Weigh in on this subject, and just let me know how you feel about it. All right? Peace.